What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 8th of April. It is Monday. We're taking a look at the Arcblock chart here, ABT slash USDT. What a run this has been for this weekend and the past couple days for Arcblock, making massive moves, breaking out to the upside, just about hitting upper targets. Let's jump right into this. What an incredible breakout this has been here. We're going to drop into Bitcoin too at the end of this video. So hang in there. Bitcoin looking very good. So guys, I want to welcome all of the subscribers to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Guys, we have a cup with handle. We'll do a quick recap here. We'll talk about what I think is possible here for the future for ABT or Arcblock. So Arcblock has been in this cup with handle here. We have the cup, we have the handle here, a little bit of a V bottom, but it's not always perfect here in the markets. We had a breakout zone above the left-hand side of the cup there. The high would have been 208, which we broke out to the upside, and the date for that was right here on the 3rd of April. Although we broke out, we closed below the entry point. That's okay. We also continued to be a little bit indecisive on the 4th. That's okay also. And then, the rally did continue. So we have made a massive move in the past couple days, going back to the let's see, the date here would have been the 4th of April. Arcblock has moved from a low to a high of 80%, and from a low to where we're currently trading at about 70%. We're roughly 10% off the highs. Huge move, guys. From basically the lows here, $1.66 to 282. Incredible move. Incredible breakout from this cup with handle. So my targets for the cup with handle here for Arcblock were at $3.06. 306 is my target just for this pattern here. 306, that's this blue line on the chart. I have 306 on the screen. Keep that as a reminder, an easy visual for everybody here on the channel. Well, Arcblock today, which is, like I said, the 8th of April, we hit a high today of 298. That is very close to our target for this pattern. Incredible move. A little bit of volatility here at our levels. The 6th of April, a little bit. Yesterday, we found support at 231. Looks like we ended up finding resistance just about at 287. Yesterday's candle up 17.72%. What a Sunday, that's for sure. Today, we're finding a little bit of resistance at 289 and then support down there at looks like 278. So a little bit of indecision today, a very quiet range, similar to this day back in here on the 4th, which was followed through by another big day on the 5th. So we'll see, guys. We'll see if ARC can actually get to his 306 target and then what it does from there. If we didn't get up there and this thing started to be quiet for a little while and trade sideways, I wouldn't be surprised. It's made an 80% run, guys. It's very close to hitting that target. I mean, sometimes that's just what you get in the markets. Sometimes hitting the targets to the T doesn't always happen, but you'll get close in one direction or the other. So very nice move. So what is next here for Arcblock? Well, like I said in the earlier part of the video, we're going to drop into Bitcoin at the end of this video. Bitcoin's looking good. It's holding up. We still need a breakout. So if that takes place, there's a good chance any kind of pause we see here, if we see a pause, probably won't last too long, especially if Bitcoin starts to move higher. So like I said, we have some levels here that we're watching. There's a bunch of them actually, so it gets a little noisy. 289, 287, 282, 279, and 278, 271. That covers this whole range here, and they're all so close that it's really tough to do much with them besides just take notice to them. So if they were spread apart further, well, that's much different, but they're so close together that any kind of trading in here just going to be noisy. But, hey, we'll keep an eye on it. Like I said, if we don't get to 306, I wouldn't be surprised because we moved 80% in just a couple days and hit a high of 298. So pretty close to that 306 level. So anyways, what is next for Arcblock? Well, we have the fibs to watch right now. So I don't have any higher levels on this chart until we get much higher, and we're well on our way to there. So if we're just going to watch the fibs, and the fibs are based off of, so if you're new to the channel or new to this chart, whatever the case is, we took the swing high for this Gate IO chart for Arcblock/Tether, which was the 23rd of February. So we'll take the swing high of that, and then we take the swing low of this consolidation, which is right here on the 16th of March. So this 16th of March low and the 23rd of February high. We connect those 2 points with the fib levels, and that'll give us upper targets. And that's what we're looking at right now. So above the cup with handle 306 is we have the 1618 fib level at $3.31 for starters. Not too far above 306, but it's something to keep an eye on. At least I would keep my eye on it. I know people have much higher targets for Arcblock, and I understand that. One level at a time, guys. One breakout like we're seeing, like we just saw over here. $3.31, 2618, up there at $5.61, guys. Right up here, that's the 2618 fib level. What do these levels mean? How do you use them? Well, if Arcblock today rallies up, gets above 306, and doesn't stop there, well, the next level to be watching, that I would be watching, I should say, of course, none of this is financial advice, guys. The 1618 fib level, we could see the price find resistance there for a period of time, and then trade sideways to down, and that target would be hit. It's basically something to shoot for. It's like a roadmap. So you're not just looking at a big blank screen, like a big black area or a white, whatever color your charts are. At least it gives you an area to say, okay, as price starts to move in that direction, whether it's higher for this example or lower, okay, there's a good chance that the price is going to get up to that area, and then we could see some kind of a pause or some kind of a reaction around that area. Sometimes it hits it, sometimes it just gets close. So that's the 1618 at $3.31. 2618, $5.61. Now that is a very large move higher. Currently we're trading at 283. So to the 1618 at $3.31, we're looking at another 17% move to the upside, which will benefit all of the longs. The 2618 at $5.61 is going to be another 98 or so percent higher, and that is a very, very nice move higher from here. Basically call it 100% to the upside. So for the Super Bulls here for ABT, we have some more levels to the upside that we'll talk about. And notice I'm talking about all bullish stuff at the moment. Don't forget, there is two sides to these markets. So moving up, way up here, 100%, well above 100%, is the next fib level. That's the 3618 Fibonacci level up there at $9.51 USD, $9.51 up there. Big big move, something to keep your eye on. So I've mentioned this in a lot of the videos, maybe every one. Between $8 and $10 right now is my highest target for Arcblock. Could it get there today? I guess it could. Do I think so? No, I don't think so in one day. But as you've seen, Arcblock has moved 80% in just a couple days. So it's possible to be there before you know it. We are to the basically the $8 range. We're at 182% higher. And to the $10 range, we're just about at a 254%. So 180 to 250% higher. That would be up to my $8 to $10 range. You know, what's the point of having these on the screen? Well, if you're long this is the area that I would be looking to lock in some profits. You know, whatever that is, whatever your rules are, or whatever you have in place ahead of time. At least that's the way I do it. I would be following those rules at those levels. So $8 to $10 Arcblock, 180 to 250% higher. Keep in mind, we have a lot of road blocks or, targets before that, like the 1.6 and 2.6 before you even get up to the 8 or even the 3.6 range. And then above that, guys, for the super bulls, we have the 4236 Fibonacci level at $13.18. Way up here. What does that look like? A percentage return, you're at about a 362 or 4 or so percent. 360, 250, and 180% moves, guys, for this market. Way above. So we'll see. We'll see what Bitcoin does. It's important to keep your eye on that thing. Then we're not going to spend too much time talking about downside right now, okay? If Bitcoin starts to change its mood and start to look bearish again, well, then we're going to start to talk about downside. But right now, besides Arcblock just finding a little bit of resistance at the 289, don't see anything too bearish about this. We'll see how today's candle closes. Today's candle could actually be a bearish candle, but for right now, we're going to leave it be. It's just made an 80% move in a couple days. We just about hit our upper target. If any sideways movement or pullbacks we get, in my opinion, would be very normal and very healthy after making such a large move. But it's safe to say the bulls are in charge right now, and we'll see how long that does last. 306 was the couple handle target. Keep that in mind. And we also have lots of lower areas to watch if price does turn to the downside. So also, I'm not biased to one side or the other, but I also will not ignore a bullish or a bearish move, when underway or when I think it's starting to begin. Dropping over to Bitcoin real quick. Wrap this video up here. So Bitcoin, guys, it's at a very important area right now. We are back up to the 71,335. We actually poked above that this morning right here. We could see a very large breakout above this at any moment. It's an important area. It was resistance back in the end of March. We pulled back, put in a higher low. We need Bitcoin to put in a higher high and continue this rally to the upside, guys. If that takes place, heads up, you're going to see some very large moves in the rest of the cryptocurrency markets, the smaller cap coins. So once we get above 71,335, 73,494 is next in line. A break above that, a hold above that takes us into all-time highs. And then, guys, we got 74,958, and then $80,000 Bitcoin, 80,614 to be exact, 80,000. And then we have levels above that in the 6-figure zone. Keep your eye on Bitcoin. Let me know your thoughts on Arcblock, guys. All links down below does help support the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. You guys have a great Monday. Good luck in these wild markets.